Hey everybody, welcome to the Michigan Trails Report. I'm your host, Tom Funk, author of the super awesome and spectacular 50 Hikes in Michigan's Upper Peninsula and the even better 50 Hikes on the North Country Trail. I also like to participate on your various Facebook hiking groups and participate in hiking in general. Love talking about hiking, and thanks for joining us. This week's sponsor, Nortive 8, makers of appropriately priced footwear for the outdoors. Currently have 3 pairs: a full leather backpacking boot, high top desert hikers, and a pair of day hikers. No fancy names, no fancy prices. Nortive8.com. That's Nortiv number 8.com. And as always, thank you for my friend Anna Main, who provides the music every week. Anna Main is a musician in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So I think it may be time to get this underway. All right, Trail of the Week. As we always start off with Trail of the Week, we're going to talk about an urban hike, and this will check off a couple others as well. Well, at least one. It's an urban hike. And it is also a North Country Trail segment that goes between Cawcawbagan Road in Marquette to Tourist Park. It is, as far as I can remember, it is mostly a paved hike. It's very popular with bicyclists and day hikers, dog walkers, stroller pushers, and rollerbladers, and you name it. So when you're hiking the North Country Trail, and you're trying to clip off the whole thing, you will be walking this. What's really cool is, as I've said, the North Country Trail does not isolate you from the landscape. It exposes you to all its glory. You know, you've got an MDOT tour center, you have restaurants, you got breweries, you got a college campus, you got a campground, you got a McDonald's, all kinds of stuff near this segment of trail. And you can park at either end, or there's a ton of places you can park along the way. The trick is overnight parking. You may have to park like at the MDOT center and ask for permission, or find a local store. But it goes right along Lake Superior, and that's probably the best part. You can hear the waves crashing. You can see the waves. You go right downtown along the waterfront with this trail, and hard to get lost. It's a paved trail. But it is one that you will have to hike if you're going to hike the entire North Country Trail in Michigan. So next time you're in Marquette, check it out. Walk a few hundred meters, walk a few miles. It's definitely worth it. All right, trail conditions. Snow report. Hey, the map shows the northern lower peninsula free of snow, but I am seeing reports of snow on trails in the deep woods, but for the most part, it is gone. In the upper peninsula, patchy snow of no significant depth around the Marquette area and west of Marquette. In the eastern upper peninsula, it appears Pictured Rocks is clear snow, except right along the lake in the deep woods. There's quite a bit of it around Seney and Germfast, or towards Newberry. But it's going to linger for a little bit. The weather's been warm. But hey, maybe my prediction of May 10th may be in jeopardy. And my May 10th prediction is when I thought the entire state would be free of snow, which, if I'm wrong, hey, that's not a bad thing. So the snow is disappearing. Spring is here, definitely in the lower peninsula. And get out and enjoy it. Bug report. And just like that, I'm seeing reports of ticks on dogs and on people. One person I saw said they didn't even walk 30 feet from their back door and had a tick on them. So keep your eyes open. Continue to do tick checks. They are out there. And in a previous podcast, I did a little segment on the different kinds of ticks, and I may do that again here in the near future. The different kinds of ticks and what they mean and what you can do about it. North Country Trail updates. There is a logging operation causing a bit of a mess in the Middleville State Game Area. And the Cheap Noonday chapter is doing what it can to keep it free of debris and marked properly and us all informed of what is going on. It is a logging activity, so they do forestry in the state game area. The parking lot area off Robertson Road is being used as a staging area, so it's kind of a mess. I'd avoid it. It's best to park in other lots as they continue to do this project in the Middleville State Game area. Well, I called it. The preponderance of stupid behavior peaks in the spring. I've seen reports of kayakers being rescued, snowmobiles falling through the ice on lakes, snowmobiles getting stuck in swamps, and folks that cannot wait to get their RVs out and they get them stuck in the snow in the UP. Basically, it comes down to a lack of patience, and thankfully, no fatalities, and from what I can tell, no injuries, just a lot of bruised egos. And I'll keep posting these bad behaviors on the Facebook page. You can go there and see them if you are interested. Going back to the forestry operation, I've been seeing a lot of people, with their knickers in a wad and caterwauling about how evil logging is and what's going on. It looks terrible. Why are they clear cutting? All that kind of stuff. So you probably all know this already. And if you don't, I am a wildlife biologist, and I have planned and managed forest management projects in the past, and I can tell you unequivocally, we have way, way, way too much mature forest and not enough early successional forest in Michigan, especially on public lands. For a forest to be healthy, it has to have a diverse mix of habitats and a diverse mix of ages. This draws in different types of wildlife. Some wildlife likes the mature forest. You know what? You know what likes early successional forest? Yeah, rabbits, grouse, woodchuck, chickadees, snakes, box turtles. This is great habitat. Yes, it looks awful. And that is a human value. A box turtle, they don't have that. They're like, woo, look at all the raspberries that are growing. So keep that in mind. Yes, it looks terrible. If you really, really want to, think about it, all they're doing is changing the age of the forest from very old to very young. It'll be okay. It'll grow back. You'll have a good diversity of wildlife coming in there. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, it looks terrible, but, that's what humans have to do since we've basically suppressed fire and we've introduced invasive species and put in pine plantations. We're going back in and kind of correcting our mistakes. And you're just going to see these wildlife projects, when you're hiking. And keep in mind, as you type on your iPhone or on your computer complaining about forestry, that you are probably surrounded by timber that houses you and keeps you dry. Hey, congratulations to two of our North Country Trail 100-mile hikers. We got Dale Mienersma of Newaygo, and we have Tanya Bromley. The thing is, Dale started his 100-mile challenge, I believe, in Newaygo County, and Tanya ended hers in Newaygo County. So congratulations to both. If you do post something on a Facebook page, tell us where you started, tell us where you ended, or kind of the different segments so I can tell folks about it. Dale basically hiked between mile marker 926 and mile marker 821, which is Croton Dam to M55. Not sure where Tanya did it, but she did end in Newaygo County. So congratulations to our newest 100 I'm seeing a lot of people clip off miles. And, hey, if I see it, I will let everybody know that you have pulled it off. All right. Hey, I have tweaked the name to What's Happening with Hikes, Events, and Programs, because there's more than just, the stuff going on with the North Country Trail groups and the Facebook groups. So I'm including programs both in person and online. So as I see them, I'll announce them. If you have something you want to tell me about, please put it on the Facebook page, send me a message. And since so many things are being posted, I'm only going to go out a month unless it's a big event like, Quiet Water Adventures or something like that. Fair enough? All right. Let's see. West Michigan hiking and backpacking, Manistee River Trail Day Hike, and that is Saturday, May 20th. This is a kind of interesting one. It's called No One's Birthday Hike, and it's in the Hadley Hills, and it's put on by the Northern Michigan Hiking and Backpacking Club, and that is Saturday, April 29th. And again, go to the Facebook pages, check out the gory details. I'm just kind of skimming them over. Earth Day Hike is being sponsored by the Bob Beach chapter of the North Country Trail, Saturday, April 22nd. We have the May group hike for the West Michigan chapter of North Country Trail. It's taking place Saturday, May 13th. And I think that is taking place in Kent County. They're going to start in Lowell. Spear of the Woods monthly hike, Saturday, May 6th, and that's going to be near Brethren. Grand Traverse monthly hike, May 18th. North Country Trail, Starvation Lake Road near Mansalona is where they're going to be hiking. Harbor Springs has a Mother's Day hike. Check that out. That's Sunday, May 13th. And let's hope my prediction of it snowing on Mother's Day is wrong this year. Most years I'm right when I make that prediction. But anyways, moving on. I kind of pointed out that Hiawatha Shore to Shore didn't have any new hikes because they always have gobs of them. Well, I think they heard me because they now have an Eastern Upper Peninsula Hikers Rendezvous, and that is going to be Castle Rock, North Country Trailhead near St. Ignace, and that is Saturday, May the 13th. Scrolling. A few requests have come in on the North Country Trail Angels page, mostly about parking issues, so check it out if you live in these areas. Go to the Facebook page, that's North Country Trail Angels on Facebook. And for our random guided hike of the week, Grass River Natural Area. That is in Antrim County. It is run by an old friend of mine, Jen Wright, who used to work at the Kalamazoo Nature Center. She's the director there. And they have a Blooms and Birds Wildflower Walk every Tuesday, 10 a.m. 2 hours. It's free, but donations are appreciated. Of course, we should be supporting these organizations. So you just go on a relaxing stroll with their volunteers and a couple other staff, and you find and identify the beautiful, unique wildflowers of the Grass River. And there is some cool stuff there. I've been there several times. It is awesome. So it's every Tuesday, 10 a.m. Donations appreciated. And Grass River Natural Area is almost a 1,500-acre nature preserve surrounding the Grass River in Antrim County. Hugh Hewer Challenge. I posted more information on the Facebook page, but that is a canoe challenge that takes place on Saturday, April 29th. They have 3 different routes. One is a 50-miler and takes all day. Pre-registration is available through April 27th. Check that out. Heck, just go to Portland to the Thompson Park and just hang out. They have a lot of fun. You can cheer on the canoers as they come in and land. Report, which is brought to you by the MichiganTrailMaps.com, high quality maps, and of many of your favorite hiking trails like Pictured Rocks, downloadable maps, and books on hiking in Michigan like mine. You all have a copy. I know. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. But if you don't, MichiganTrailMaps.com. All right, it's kind of the same situation we've been in. People are making reservations hot and heavy. We had a really good 2-week stretch where a lot of reservations disappeared. It seemed to have slowed down for about a week, and that's maybe because everybody was maybe on spring break and weren't on their computers. Who knows? Hey, the weather warmed up. People started making reservations. And as a reminder, Pictured Rocks, you are unable to make a reservation through the Memorial Day weekend because Saturday is entirely booked. Sunday is also only has 1 spot left. So keep that in mind. So I'm looking at Independence Weekend. There are 15 of the 63 available campsites left for Sunday, the 2nd of July. And again, it's getting a little challenging to put together an ideal end-to-end hike at Pictured Rock. So get on the website. If you know you're going, I'd get in there and start making reservations. And sound like a broken record, Beaver Hurricane, a 12-mile, book solid, 6 months out. Reservations open at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every morning for date 6 months out. Best to hover over your computer. Memorial Day weekend, on Grand Island is walk-up availability only. No reservations left. Independence Day weekend is mostly full. We're still waiting for a bunch of these campgrounds that are under a prescribed burn to open up and make reservations. But hey, if you're making plans to go to Grand Island, you want to get on it too because it's starting to fill up as well. Let's see, Sylvania, same situation. The good news is that 13 non-reservable sites, the reservable ones, are getting snarfed up pretty quickly. And again, all of the above is on recreation.gov website or on their app. Moving over to state parks, midnrreservations.com. I'm looking now at the Independence Day weekend for state park camping availability. Because if you haven't made your reservations for Memorial Day weekend, you may be SOL pretty much across the state. But there are some spots left. But let's look at Independence weekend now. So I looked at Tequamanon Falls State Park, and guess what? It's full. So if you're looking at going to Tequamanon on Independence Day weekend, nope, can't do it. It is full. It's full through the whole weekend. So moving over to backcountry camping in state parks, we're looking at Porcupine Mountains, and it is booked for Memorial Day weekend. Looking to Independence Day weekend, 36 of the 66 sites are still available. Craig Lake backcountry site, still looking great. Isle Royal, not much changes from last week. The Isle Royal Ranger, a few Tuesdays are full getting to the island. There are some days with less than 20 spots available. If you're planning on using the Ranger, sound like a broken record. Or maybe a cassette tape that maybe gets stuck in your player. Anyways, you need to get on it. Isle Royal Queen, which departs out of Copper Harbor. All Sundays and Mondays in June are full, with the exception of June 6th. Half of the outbound dates are full in June. Not many spots left on the remaining dates. And, again, you want to make your reservations. IsleRoyal.com is the website to do that. The Seaplane, you got to submit a request on their website. And I don't know what their availability is, but that's what you need to do to find out from them. The big day for Isle Royal being fully open is June 8th. That is lodge, tours, food service, all open starting on June the 8th. And it's time for our weather report. Well, we had a really good one last week, and, this one ain't so crazy. So, it is a little crazy, I should say. So, if you want to go into willful ignorance, cover your ears, because Marquette mid to upper 30s, lows around freezing, with rain, snow, mix all week long. Ugh. But hey, what do you expect? It's Michigan. Grand Rapids, winter, summer, winter. Can we just have spring, please? Forecast gives us 80s on Sunday, mid-30s a few days later, and, rain and maybe flurries later in the week. So, yeah. And Grayling, not much better than Marquette. So, yeah, we're going to have a week of crappy weather. Hopefully it'll be just during the middle of the week, and on the weekend, the weather will improve so we can get out and do a little hike. All right. Hey, I created a one-stop shop webpage for all the various stuff associated with my goings-on. So no more looking for a pen that works, no more writing in the fog on your bathroom mirror. Just remember this, tomfunk.net. Yep, that's it. One page, that's all you have to remember. And my friendly reminder, I give this every week, and checking my stats, I've got about 1,000 people a week listening, which is freaking awesome. But my membership numbers are low, so I don't know. You guys listening once and not listening again? Well, that's not what the data's showing me. It's showing a lot of you are coming back and listening again. So, hey, there's a button. It says follow. There's a little plus sign next to it. Do me a favor, click it. And if you don't, I am going to come over to your house and I'm going to steal all your compasses. There you go. Does anybody even use a compass anymore? I do. Anyways, hey, thanks for following us. Thanks for the sponsorship, Nortive 8. And as always, the quote at the end of the show, adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Thanks a lot. See you guys next week.